Hello, it's me. I come from 2027, the future, to enlighten the masses on what is to come, to help you, to prepare you. For some, this message will be a joyous celebration of hope, a beacon of prosperity. But for the rest of you, most of you, an illusion you'll deny until you realize that the government-mandated schizophrenics living in your apartment are there to stay. But enough about the poop they smear on the toilet seat and the artisanal scabies they give you. There are more important matters to attend to. In sports, Jalen Hurts will continue to make the pants of every fake female fan unbearably wet. Baseball, no big surprises. Until Donald Trump is reincarnated as a wax figure in the MLB Hall of Fame. His first act, importing every living person from Puerto Rico and Cuba to the farmland of Iowa, where they're genetically modified to run faster and throw harder. Didn't think they needed the help, did you? The result is that Puerto Ricans become the ethnic majority in the US, thanks to their CRISPR-enhanced athletic dominance. Uh-oh, the UFC is coming to town. Get ready for UFC 350 in Des Moines, Iowa. That's right, a 7-day event where for the first 6 days you can get your ass beat by a real UFC fighter for the low price of $300 USD. Because what's the UFC without some USD imported into your USB via your IUD? White people, watch out. To combat the falling birth rate, you'll be required to surrender a newborn with at least a 120 IQ at least once yearly to the government. And if you don't, you'll be sentenced to work the lithium mines for 16-hour days to make up the difference. This way, neoliberal elites can further drive down the price of lithium, boosting the EV market, while you pad the economy between your shifts with a small AI B2B startup. Don't worry about your children. They're in good hands. The growing gap between the middle and upper classes has made the taste of billionaires even younger. So young, in fact, that private equity firms now buy out hospitals just so billionaires get the first pick of the tastiest children. Their words, not mine. AI. AI has grown so hyper-intelligent that executives demand mass immigration for cheaper labor to control these beasts of intelligence to increase margins even further. Because margins still aren't high enough. What are they going to do? Only have one Porsche? What kind of really has one Porsche? Simultaneously, white people themselves are turned into state-held trade assets. Money, if you will, exchanged for practical goods and shares of blue-chipped tech stocks, primarily used for entertainment purposes and marketing agencies, on the billboards, but not allowed to walk on the streets. Naturally, a black market emerges, the white market, where the inbred Nordics skyrocket in value for their pure skin, while the greasy-eyed Italians are traded mostly for used American trucks. Back to AI. AI will evolve into hyper-intelligent super beings, so advanced that they can live your life for you, making every decision until you're reduced to a vehicle of labor, a husk of your ancestors with creativity and genuine output akin to a fully glass-paneled, 15-floor monstrosity of an apartment building. Humans undergo rapid de-evolution, one such that the brain and skull shrink to the size of my fist. And the more you resemble the cone head of an Accutane baby, the sexier. With humans no longer needed to generate shareholder value, working-aged men are repurposed, learning interpretive dances and performing for fleets of Tesla Model Zs that heckle them with tomatoes and blast custom horns that sound like explosives. Meanwhile, the government, flush with harvested children, finishes the physical and psychological experiments it commissioned decades ago. This leads to hundreds of breakthroughs in medicine, a tentative non-invasive cancer cure, a vaccination for people faking celiac, and a version of Lexapro that feels like you're getting topped 24/7 so you never feel displeasure again. Side effects include projectile nutting. Talking to women, forget it. A nationwide epidemic emerges. Young men crushing their penis into a shape of a crunched straw wrapper by sticking it into the lightning port. An unforeseen side effect of the government-mandated women's speaking courses. These programs require men to converse with an AI, get bitches, agent, inevitably fall in love, and attempt fornication with it. The rest of men. Those in relationships between the ages of 20 and 35 develop an obsession with a new form of farming. Underground farming, for which participants jump in a bog with a pack of carrot seeds and stay submerged until they're fully grown. But these men insist it's the future of sustainable agriculture and the constant decay of Midwestern and Southern agricultural land. AI accelerates humanity even more! Especially in the workplace. Productivity jumps 400%, while those opposing its blatant misuse to replace the middle class see a 1,000% increase in suicide rates via 9 shots to the back of the head. Because that's what humanity's about, right? Making a business more efficient. This is the future everyone asked for, right? The influx of out-of-relationship promiscuity is combated with mandated chastity belts, unlockable only by your neighbor if their house is one higher than yours. Live on the corner? Too bad. Women reclaim their sexual independence by mutilating the erections of men they claim as their own at their local gym, then using the detached member elongated with a stick to pleasure themselves before work to retain composure. Okay, now just a few miscellaneous things. Trident will no longer make its spearmint gum the same flavor as Crest spearmint, opting for a more natural blend so people can purchase both without being reminded of the other. A small win. And that's your future. Taxes in the form of white people and lithium. Billionaires shopping for newborns. AI running your job, your love life, and eventually, your little body. Skulls shrink, sports merge with farming, and gum stops tasting like toothpaste. One of the few positives. The thing is, you built this. Every kombucha self-checkout, every Hey Siri, every app update that you never read. The good news? Netflix. The bad? But the bad? What am I saying? There is no bad. There is only life. I'll see you in 2030. It's worse.